નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students, today we will study one of the question that is of exercise 2.3 and question number 3. This is a topic of standard 10 chapter number 2 polynomials. As this is a very important sum for the examination purpose and actually it is very easy if we understand it in proper way then. Okay, so what is the question? The question is obtain all other zeros of 3x raised to 4 plus 6x cubed minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 the polynomial if two of its zeros are under root 5 upon 3 and minus under root 5 upon 3. So two zeros we have given. So first question arise in mind is how many zeros this polynomial have? So we know that here the maximum power of variable is 4. So the maximum number of zero we can get is 4. Okay, so out of 4, 2 zeros we have given and other 2 zeros we have to find out. Okay, so we will start from these two given zeros. Okay, so as these are the zeros of this polynomial, we know that by putting this value or this value instead of x, this whole polynomial's value becomes 0. So we can write down this as x is equals to under root 5 upon 3 and second one is also x is equals to minus under root 5 upon 3. By taking this to the left hand side, we will get x minus under root 5 upon 3 is equals to 0 and x plus under root 5 upon 3 is equals to 0. Okay, so now these two factors, now this becomes a factor and this also becomes a factor. Okay, so from zeros we get two factors. Now we will multiply these two factors. So these two factors we can get in the multiplication x minus under root 5 upon 3 and x plus under root 5 upon 3. So according to the identity, we can write down it as x square minus under root 5 upon 3 whole square, that is 5 upon 3. Okay, so here we get a polynomial. Okay, and this polynomial will be of our g of x. So now what we will do, what we can do? So for that, let's see one of the example of digits. Suppose there is 90. So 90 we can write down as 15 into 6. 15 and 6 both are the factor of 90. Again 15 we can write down as 5 into 3 because 5 and 3 are the factors of 15 and here also 2 and 3 is a factor of 6. So by comparing this situation, here we can see that two factors we have given as like two zeros we have given. From that what we have done is we get two factors. From 2 0 we get two factors. So here also we have two factors. By multiplying that we get one another factor. Okay, so by multiplying these two we get one factor. Now this portion is remaining. So what we will have to do to find out these two values? So for that, first of all we have to find this by dividing 90 by 50. Okay, so we know that if we divide 90 by 15 we will get 6 here and remainder is 0. So this same process we have to do for this polynomial, right? Instead of 90 we have this polynomial. Instead of 50 we have now this polynomial x square minus 5 upon 3 that we get from these two given zeros. Okay, so by this process we get this 6 as a quotient and from this quotient, see here, by this quotient if we further factorize this we get other two factors that we have to find in this question. Okay, so comparing this, now we have our p of x is this and g of x is this. So we will divide this polynomial p of x with this polynomial g of x. That is why we get an quotient factor. Okay, and by this polynomial, if we factorize this polynomial, then we get two other factors that we have needed or asked in this question. Okay, so let's see that division. So here is the given polynomial 3x raised to 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. So by dividing this x square minus 5 on 3, right? So by dividing this with this, the first term we will get is 3x raised to 4. Divide this first term with this first term. So 3x raised to 4 upon x square is equals to 3x square. So this 3x square is our first quotient. Okay, first quotient polynomials. Now by dividing this, we will get 3x raised to 4, and the second term by multiplying this with this, what will happen? This 3 is in multiplication with 5 and this 3 is in denominator. So we can cancel out this 3 and 3. So what we will remain? 5x square. So this 5x square we have to write down under this x square term so that we can simplify this easily. Now we have to change the sign. This term will be minus, this term will be plus. So by cancelling this plus minus terms, we have remained 6x cube. This here plus 5x square minus 2x square. So plus 5 minus 2 is 3x square. These two terms remain same. To get the second quotient, now we have to divide this 6x cube with this x square again. So this gives us 6x. So this is our second quotient. So by multiplying this and this, we get 6x cube, 6x into 5 upon 3. Again this 6 in multiplication with 5 and this 3 is in denominator. So 3 2s are 6, we can cut it. And in numerator we will get 5 into 2x. So this will give us 10x. Okay. By changing the sign, this will be minus and this plus. So these two will cancel out each other and these two will also cancel out each other. So what we will have remain is 3x square minus 5. 3x square minus 5. Now to get the third quotient, divide this 3x square with this x square. So we will get 3 only. So here is our third quotient. So what we will get by multiplying this 3x square, multiplying this 3 and this 3 will cancel out each other. We have remained only minus 5. So minus 5. By changing the sign, these two terms are also cancelled and our remainder is 0. Right? As we have shown in the previous sheet that by dividing 19 by 15, the remainder is 0. In the same way, here also the remainder is 0. So we can say that our r of x polynomial is 0. This will be now our quotient polynomial. So according to the division algorithm, p of x is equals to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Our p of x is this whole polynomial, see here, is equals to. Now this is 0. So we have remained only g of x into q of x. What is g of x? G of x, we know that this is our g of x. So I have written is as it is g of x square minus 5 upon 3. From this quotient polynomial, we can see that 3 is a common. So I have take 3 as a common. So what will remain we have is x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. So to get the 0, other two zeros, we can get from this polynomial. Okay. So we have to factorize this. For that we will use the splitting the middle term method. So here this portion remains same. This we can write down as x square plus x plus 1. This 2x we have split. Now from this first two term we will get x as common. So we have x plus 1 is remaining. And from this two term we get 1 as a common. So x plus 1 is remaining. Now this 2x plus 1 is a common in both these terms, first term and second term. We take common x plus 1. So what we have remain is x plus 1 in the other bracket. And by factorizing this, what we will get? X minus under root 5 upon 3 and x plus under root 5 upon 3. Okay, so this portion we have already shown in previous sheet. By multiplying this, we get this polynomial. Okay, so by comparing this with 0, we get the two zeros that we have given in the question. So by comparing this 2 with 0, we will get the other two zeros. So by comparing it, x plus 1 is equals to 0, we will get x is equals to minus 1. And again, by comparing this bracket also, x plus 1 is equals to 0, we will get x is equals to minus 1. Okay, so remaining two zeros are minus 1 and minus 1. Both are same. So total zero of these polynomials are root 5 upon 3, minus root 5 upon 3, minus 1 and minus 1. Okay, so this is all about this question. Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining us.